Hey there, I just wanted to pop on here before we go any further with today's lesson to say two quick things. One, this lesson is designed for beginner drummers, so if you're a brand new drummer, this video is tailored for you. And if you're an intermediate or advanced player, most likely what's going to be covered in this video, as you may have already seen in the demonstration, is kind of way below your skill level. Okay, the second thing I wanted to mention is for you beginner drummers. Before you go any further, I'd love you to hit pause in a second and go to the description below this video. There's two links there. The first one is the drum transcription for each groove that I demonstrated in today's video. So download it or print it out, use it to practice. That is the main thing. If you could take anything away from today, grab that PDF because that's what it's designed to help you practice. More than anything you'll get in this video, having those grooves written down is a tremendous way to practice. And then the second thing for you younger drummers, your new drummers, is there's a second link in there. So if you've never read rhythm or drumming notation before, I have a PDF down there specifically to help you learn how to read the drum charts. So you can grab that as well. Download it, print it out, whatever you want. But please, before you go any further, hit the pause button and grab those two links below. All right. Otherwise, let's keep going with the lesson. Hey there, welcome back. Okay, so as you saw in the demonstration at the beginning of this lesson, you saw me playing what we call a sloshy hi-hat drum groove or drum beat. I use drum groove, drum beat interchangeably. Means the same thing to me. But anyway, you heard me demonstrate a sloshy hi-hat technique. So the sloshy hi-hat, I just want to give you a quick little description of what that is. So your hi-hat, right, has two cymbals, right, and you push down on the pedal to close those two cymbals. Well, the sloshy hi-hat is typically you're not leaving your foot completely off the pedal. Some drummers might, but often what you're going to do with a sloshy hi-hat is apply just a tiny bit of pressure with your left foot or your right foot if you're on a left-handed kit, if you're a left-handed player. Whatever foot you're using to play the hi-hat, you're going to apply a little bit of pressure. You want the cymbals fairly close together, enough so that when you strike the cymbal with your stick, they're going to be rattling together. Sometimes you can have your hi-hat, when you take your foot completely off the pedal, your hi-hat the cymbals could be too far apart to actually acquire the sloshy hi-hat sound. That can change per drummer's personal preference on how they set up their hi-hat, but typically I've seen drummers where the cymbals are too far apart if they just take their foot completely off the pedal to play a sloshy hi-hat. So one thing to work on when you're practicing this week is try that groove at the beginning that you saw me at the beginning of this video, and hopefully you grabbed your PDF, as I mentioned a few moments ago. So you have the drum groove written out, and if you have some time to practice, try playing that groove and just work on applying a tiny bit of pressure with your hi-hat foot to get those cymbals fairly close together, not touching, but close together. And then while you're playing the groove, you want to maintain that left foot pressure, or whatever, right foot, whatever foot it is that you're using to play the hi-hat. You want to maintain that pressure on the hi-hat pedal for the duration of the groove / beat, whatever you call it, that you're playing. Now, the demonstration that I did earlier in this video, the drum transcription, the groove transcription that you downloaded or printed out from the link in the description below, that's just one example. It's just an example of the type of a sloshy hi-hat groove. The key is from this lesson today is not necessarily what I was doing with my bass drum or my snare drum in the groove. It's more, well, it's really all about the technique you're using with your hi-hat foot. Whatever foot you're using to play the hi-hat pedal, it's about developing that technique. So if you have, if you've done a bunch of the other lessons on this channel, you've got most likely a ton of the transcriptions if you've downloaded all of the links, the groove links. So you can use any of the grooves I've given you so far with a sloshy hi-hat technique. So today's little PDF is just one example. All right, so if you have any questions, please drop a comment below. I'd be more than happy to help you with it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy learning how to play the sloshy hi-hat. It's really cool. It's used often in all of the different subgenres of rock music, but you'll also find it in pop music, in dance music, depending upon the setting. It's a really important technique for drummers to develop. So have some fun practicing that, and yeah, have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, I would be so honored if you hit the like button and maybe share it with other aspiring drummers like yourself. And if you haven't not yet subscribed to the DrumShed here on YouTube, it would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button and maybe hit the notification bell so you stay up to date. Your support just by engaging in this video and in the channel helps the drumming content that I'm trying to share with drummers like yourself reach more people. So anyway, thank you so much, and I hope you have a very blessed day.